Wednesday morning, 7:27 a.m. So this morning, waking up after a nice night of sleep, went to bed early yesterday because I was absolutely wiped out from the day. So my Tuesdays, as I mentioned, are extremely busy. A lot of classes, very little break time throughout the day. So a lot of back to back to back until the end of the day. And that's nice, honestly, in some ways. Like, yeah, you go home and you're super tired, but the day also passes extremely quickly. So that's nice. That's nice. And yeah, so ended up coming in, eating some dinner last night, going to bed rather early. During the day yesterday, in the little bit of break time that I did have, I managed to make a couple of more pages of my zine that I'm making right now. And yeah, so got a little more of that done. This morning, woke up early as usual. I mean, it's 7:27 now, but I woke up at 5 o'clock or just before 5, like 4:50, kind of like usual, and had some breakfast, had some coffee, having some more coffee right now. And I did some printing this morning. So the pages that I made yesterday, I went ahead and printed those out. Just test prints, just to see that it works. So got those printed out, put together, and looks nice. Now the last part of the process is to come. I have, several more pages to make and put together, and then that part will be done. So yeah, but like I said, yesterday overall was a good day. Yesterday was one of the first days in quite some time that in the classroom I kind of reached a flow where my mind was working, everything was just going, like smooth transitions between stuff and between classes, because on a typical day I'm not teaching like the same grade, the same level, the same textbooks, or anything. And what I mean by that is I may teach a first grade textbook this class, and then, the next class I'm teaching a third grade textbook, and then I'm back to a first grade textbook, and then I'm over to a second grade textbook. So, and, and, this class is on, material from page 120. That class is on material from page 127, things like that. So, it can get rather jumbled up because there's not a lot of consistency between classes. And that's due to, cancellations and holidays and things like that. Because typically, if I can just start on a Monday and have all of my classes on Monday through Friday, and there are no holidays, there are no like special events or anything like that, then everyone within a grade level will be on the same part. But when you throw in a 3-day weekend, or you throw in some kind of like, anti-bullying lecture that the students have to attend or something like that, then that throws my schedule off, and that makes the classes all over the place in terms of where they are in the materials. So yeah, but yesterday was good. Reached that flow, and hopefully I can keep it going again today. I think the 3-day weekend, the holiday, really helped me a lot because I didn't do anything. I mean, honestly, outside of going to watch a movie, I didn't even go outside. Like, I pretty much stayed in the house the entire time, made it to the balcony, made it down to the recycle bin, and that's it. made it over to the store on, what was it, Friday or Saturday, and bought some beer. That was it. Like, I didn't really do anything. My car stayed parked pretty much in the same spot the entire time. So it was nice to recover like that. So the rain itself did have some benefits. Oh man, this coffee is good this morning. I've been drinking a kind of a full decaf mix. I just use one of those capsule machines, and make my coffee like that. Makes it simple for me. I have the drip stuff and all that, and I enjoy making it, but usually in the mornings when I'm kind of getting ready for work and doing things, I don't want to spend a lot of time hovering over something. I want to kind of relax and get into the mood for the day. And that's what I'm doing right now, actually. Normally, I would have already recorded this, and normally I would even be at work or on the way to work. So here it is, 7:30 in the morning, and my official work day doesn't start until 8:30, but I'm generally in the office anywhere from 7:30 to 7:50. That's usually my general get to the office, get settled in and everything. That's my general routine, which my coworkers, they're always, they're not surprised anymore. It's just normal to them now. But anytime I first, meet some new coworkers or something like that, they're always kind of surprised because, they will roll in like 10 after 8 thinking like, oh, like I'm the first here. And then they walk in and all the lights are on, the doors unlocked, the AC is going, and they're like, oh, wow, like he's here. And, some of them will ask me sometimes like, when did you get here? And, 7:40, 7:50, whatever. And they're like, oh my God, that's so early. And I was just like, yeah, I enjoy being in the office with quiet, without people stirring around and, talking and stuff like that. That's just a preference of mine, when it comes to work. So, yeah, this morning, I'm just hanging out. I'm taking it slow this morning. I decided that I didn't, I'm not going to go in too early this morning. I'm probably going to wait around until a bit after 8 before I go in. Just sort of take it easy, enjoy my coffee, enjoy getting on here and just talking a bit about random things and my day, and let that be that. So that's what I'm doing right now. Oh man, another drink of coffee, another drink that is so good. So yeah, so that's kind of what has been going on over the last day. Nothing special. My ink for my printer did come in yesterday, so that was good. I was able to refill 3 of my tanks. I still have 3 that I didn't completely refill, but they were still of a pretty good level, so I didn't really need to refill those, but refilled 3 tanks to completely full, and that's nice. I won't have to do that again for quite a while, usually, because ink lasts, a good amount of time in my Epson, so that'll be nice. I am probably going to start printing some of the A4 prints, maybe tonight, depends on how I feel. Today's an easier day, so I may start printing a few prints and getting some of that put away into a binder tonight. So yeah, just gonna wrap things up right there and catch all of you next time. Peace.